Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Hey man, breaking news. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Hey man. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. What is up, Cowboy Nation? What's up, Neil? What's up? What's up, Who Mac Jones? Jerry said he going all in. What's up with you, Rashad? What's up with you, April? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Oh, shit. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm about to go down on Facebook real quick. I'll be right back. What's up, YouTube? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What is up? So let me see. Breaking news. Breaking news. Dan Quinn is out. Let me get up on here. What's up? What's up? Hey, man, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button and make sure you guys hit that star button. Let me get up here real quick. What's up, YouTube? All right, man. Let me get up on here. Sugar ding. What the fuck? Hold up real quick. Hold up real quick. Hold up real quick. My Facebook tripping. Hey, I got some break news though. You guys have probably already heard it already, which is good. That means you guys have been up. But Dan Quinn. Let me get my breaking news up here. Breaking news. Dan Quinn is leaving. Is leaving to Washington. We about to talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's up with you? He says, what's good? I'm a little upset. DQ is leaving. Shoot, we're going to talk about it. Hold on. Give me a couple minutes. We're going to talk about it. Let me get up. All right, there we go. Bam. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we are up. So what's up with you guys? It is your boy, West Coast. Hey, man, this show and all shows are brought to you by my folks over there at Rogue Shops. Man, so, man, if you haven't already, they got some of the best greenery and the scenery out there. Putting it out there, man. I put it out there. Let me put it out there real quick. Rogue Shops. If you haven't already, man, make sure you guys go check these people out, man. They're putting out some of the best in the world, man. They're putting out some of the best in the world. Let's go. What's up? Let me get on here on Instagram real quick. So, yo, man, what is up? Good morning. Staying in the division. I think it's crazy, man. I think it's crazy, but you know what? It's all love. It's all love. It's all love. I just hope Dan don't change his philosophy on linebackers. You feel me? I just hope he don't change his philosophy on what he believes in linebackers while he's over there. That's the only thing that's the only thing I care about. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck, Dan. Keep it a buck. But yo, let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's go ahead and do it. Breaking news, breaking news. Where you get that hoodie? I got this from SFDC, from my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know they always hook a player up. But hey, man, I need you guys to hit that share button, man. We got 25 people in here. Facebook is tripping right now. They are not sharing my feed. I need you guys to share. Herbert, what's up with you, Herbert? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my boy, this morning. Good morning. If you have not already, man, hit that share button. Hit that share button. Hit that share button. What's up, YouTube? Appreciate you for tapping in this morning. What's up, Marcus Barr? What's up with you, Inked for Life? Appreciate you. I thought Bellamy would finally get a shot. Bellamy is an offensive coordinator. You know what? That's actually a good subject we could actually talk about because that's actually crazy. That's actually a good point. That's actually a really good point. That's actually a really good point. I'm to be honest with you. That's actually a really good point. That some people say they thought Bellamy was going to finally get a job. And that's a really good point. That's a really good point. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, let's go ahead and do it, man. You guys already know this show right here is brought to you by my people over at Rogue Shops. My people over at Rogue Shops, man. Listen to me. I got my package yesterday, man. If you guys are looking for some of the best cannabis in the world, you guys need to inbox me. My people got it in the mail. Hey, I love it. I appreciate them. Let's go, man. EB should have gotten the job. Hey, man, I don't know who should have got the job because I'm not a Commanders fan. But you know what, man? I do know that he's no longer a Dallas Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. Let's hit that share button. Let's hit that star button. And let's talk about this for a little bit. We got about an hour worth of content. And we're going to do this real quick. Let's get it. If you haven't already, man, go ahead and hit that share button. Hit that star button. Let's go. Hit that share button. Wait, what's up with you, my boy Keith Smith? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What is going on with Facebook, bruh? What is going on with Facebook? 48 people. What's going on, man? Are you guys not getting the alerts on Facebook, or what's the hell's going on? What is going on? Hit that share button, Jonathan. Hit that share button. What's up, Nathan? What's up, Marquise Brown? What's up with you, Chris Did It? Sada the God. What's up with you, Sada? Appreciate you for tuning in. So yes, let's go. Hey, so Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn is leaving the Dallas Cowboys. He is leaving the Dallas Cowboys. He is leaving the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator is leaving the Dallas Cowboys. He is leaving the Dallas Cowboys. He is leaving to go to the Washington Commanders. I want to know off the offset, what are you guys' thoughts on that? Give me you guys' thoughts on that. Give me you guys' thoughts on that. Hey, let's. So we are getting who you think we are hiring. I don't know right now. I don't know as of right now. I'll give you my thoughts though. I got you. So as of right now, Dan Quinn is out in Dallas. He is taking the job in Washington to be the new head coach for the Washington Commanders. So the Dallas Cowboys will be interviewing, if they have not already, will be interviewing for a new defensive coordinator. Now, a lot of people are saying they want Al Harris. A lot of people are saying they want Joe Witt Jr. I want to know who you guys want in the comment box. Me personally, listen, I'm about to stop this Facebook and I'm going to come back because it's tripping. There's no way in hell it's sending out the alert and only 56 people came up in here. You know what I'm saying? There's no freaking way. There's no way. Hold up real quick. There's no way. Hold up. Breaking news. Bam. Let's try it now. Leaving for the divisional rival is a clown. Bill Belichick bite pipe dream. What's up with you, Quiet Storm? Forever toxic. All right, so let's go, man. Let's go ahead and do this, man. I didn't delete it. I didn't start it over on Facebook 3 times now. What's up with you? What's up, Russell? What's up, Forever Toxic Marquise? What's up? Doesn't it mean Mozzie pick was nothing? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. What's up with you, my boy Russell Robinson? He's saying Al Harris. Appreciate you. Eric Bertley, what's up, Eric? Appreciate you, Eric. Hey, so let's go. Let's go. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's 2 things you guys must do. First thing you guys must do is you must hit that share button. So I need you guys right now, no matter where you're watching at, to hit that share button. Okay? I need you guys to hit that share button. Share my content, please. What's up with you, Jarrell Ches? What's up with you, my boy? Appreciate you over there on Facebook. April Barnes, as always, loyal supporter. Appreciate you. Hey, man, I'm giving something away for this. I'm giving something away for this. I'm giving something away. I got a CD Lamb jersey. I got a CD Lamb Thanksgiving. CD Lamb's Thanksgiving for the top star giver, for the top cash apper is going home with a CD Lamb jersey. Top star giver, top cash apper. If you haven't already, drop my cash app in the comment box so you know it's me. See, that's what I'm talking about. Facebook is back, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Listen, let's go, man. I knew something was going with Facebook. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell we had 6 people up in here. Something's wrong with Facebook. I knew it was. So, yo, I got a CD Lamb jersey I'm giving away. I got a CD Lamb jersey I'm giving away. Run Trail the World. Run tell the world, forever toxic. What up, baby? Hey, I got a CD Lamb jersey I'm giving away. So make sure if you haven't already, run and go hit that star button and run and go hit that Cash App. If you don't know my Cash App, put it in the comment box. $ West Coast 1482. $ West Coast 1482. Hit it. Hey, man, this show is brought to you by my people over at Rogue Shops. Look at this. They sent me some of these bomb-ass edibles. Bomb, man. Bomb. Hey, I'm about to give one of these away. This is 14 grams. I'm about to give one of these away. All you got to do is go over to Rogue Shops. If you already did it before, it's all good. But I need every single person to go to Rogue, ROGUE shop. I need you to tag them right there. Tag them and say, I want you to tag them and say, bless me the way you bless West Coast. That's what I want you to say. Bless me the way I bless West Coast. Put it in their inbox. Tell them they sent all this to me, bruh. All this. I don't even know how to smoke all this stuff. There was one more too, because they sent me 3 of these. You know what I'm saying? There's one more around here. But yo, let's go ahead and get to it, man. We didn't bless the sponsors, man. Shout out to Rogue Spots for paying bills up in here. You feel me? Shout out to them. Ooh, god damn. Jesus is beating on the rooftop. You know what I'm saying? I got thunder and lightning out here. You know what I'm saying? I got thunder and lightning out here. Hey, hit up Rogue Shop. Tell them thank you for blessing West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to hit them up on Instagram. But yo, let's go, man. And if you need cannabis, inbox me, man. It's your boy West Coast. Y'all know I got it. West Coast Cannabis. We got nugs the size of your eyeballs over here, man. So if you need some of it, hit it. But yo, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Dan Quinn is gone, y'all. Dan Quinn is gone. He is gone. Dan Quinn is going to the We Are Commanders. Mighty, mighty Commanders. We are the Commanders. Mighty, mighty Commanders. Man, Dan Quinn took that job and got the hell up out of Dallas. You know what that means? He knew his time was coming. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. You are not telling me Dan Quinn turned down all those jobs last year in these last 2 years to take the Commander's job. There's no way in hell, bruh. There's no way. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way he turned down all those jobs to take We Are Commanders. Mighty, my Commanders. Bruh, there's no way, bruh. Dan Quinn, listen to me. I think Dan Quinn saw the writing on the wall, and Dan Quinn was like, man, I'm about to get the hell up out of here, man. And you know what? Good for him, bruh. It was time for a change with the Dallas Cowboys. Listen to me. Listen to me. These are my thoughts on Dan Quinn. When he first got hired, I was actually excited. The reason why I was excited because I knew Dan Quinn, or at least I thought Dan Quinn was a defensive line guru. And I thought that, listen, I think this was a good hire for the Dallas Cowboys because I knew the Cowboys were going to be cheap. So I figured, listen, Dan Quinn is a good hire for us because we're going to get high talent off of low pay. And that's a perfect storm for the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones loves that. That's why he loved the draft so much. Because Jerry Jones likes that feeling of getting something for nothing. He do. So I was thinking, damn, if you get Dan Quinn, at least the defensive line will improve. Hell no. Hell no, it wouldn't. It didn't. It did not. And you know what's crazy? I dropped a video yesterday that said, and the video said this right here. Who really hates the middle linebacker? Is it Jerry Jones or is it the defensive coordinator? And I dropped the video. I only dropped it on Facebook. That's crazy, right? I dropped the video on Facebook, right? Did numbers. And you know what? A lot of you guys said the same thing that I was saying. How does Jerry Jones, a guy who went from having LVE, Jalen Smith, and goddamn Sean Lee all on the team at the same time, how did that guy go from having a safety playing middle linebacker. How did we go so far? What's up with you, Loves Beauty? Appreciate you for tapping in on YouTube. I want to know, how did we go so far? How did that guy? Ooh, this smells good. How did that guy go from having tight ends playing linebacker? Like how? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think Dan Quinn was a good defensive coordinator, but I also feel like we give him way more credit than we're supposed to. I also feel like we give him way more credit than we're supposed to. Because if you go look at before Dan got here, we were getting interceptions. Like, I'll be honest with you, we were getting interceptions before Dan got here. Because you got to remember, and our defense wasn't, listen to me, we systematically had the worst defense in football in 2020 because we tried to change our entire defensive system over Zoom too, though. But I'm just being real, because remember, we tried to go from a 3-4 defense to a 4-3. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Me personally, I wouldn't have fired Dan Quinn over one game. I wouldn't have wanted him to leave over one game. Because anything can happen in a one-game sphere. I get that. But you know what I will leave him over? His willingness to try to reinvent the NFL. Listen, I have had a problem with Dan Quinn since he tried to convince Jerry Jones that Keanu Neal was a middle linebacker. I've had a problem with him since then. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's basically been since he's gotten here. Because Dan Quinn's philosophy was not something that matched with the Dallas Cowboys. We're a team that cannot stop the run. That is not a team that's conducive to be out here trying to have linebackers. That makes absolutely no sense. So his philosophy, once it was pushed on to the Dallas Cowboys, it did not fit us. It didn't fit us. And I'm going to tell you this right here. I never believed that Jerry Jones was the reason for us not having a middle linebacker. I just never believed it. Because his track record and his history says that he appreciates the position. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, man, I was actually okay with Dan Quinn leaving last year. The first year I was okay with, I was like, the first year he left was probably the first year where I was really like, oh my God, I don't really want him to leave. But as things started progressing, and you see police in his, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, what player in Dallas could say is a Dan Quinn product? Probably Marquise Bell. And guess what? He's an undersized safety playing middle linebacker. That's not something to hold your hat on. Like, that's not something to hold your hat on. Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, as a defensive coordinator over the last 2 years, after week 11, Micah Parsons, listen to this. After Mike Parsons, for the last 2 years, Micah Parsons has 3 sacks in the last 2 years after week 11 combined. Combined. Dan Quinn has no answers for that. Dan Quinn had no answers on why Micah Parsons up to week 11 can get almost a sack a game. And then come week 11, he goes from damn near 9, 10, 11 sacks in 11 weeks to damn near 2 sacks in 7 weeks. And it's happened 2 years in a row. Dan Quinn had never had any answers for that. Dan Quinn did not have any answers for your first round pick not getting any snaps or any elevation. None. Had no answers for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a guy who had defense, like, I almost feel like Dan Quinn was going through a midlife crisis, man. Like, it literally felt like he was going through a midlife crisis because it feels like he was trying to be something that he's not, bro. You're not. You're a 70-year-old man. You're not a hipster. Like, this is not the time to be hip. This is not the time to be reinventing football. This is not that time at all. Hey, shout out to Rogue Shops. Shout out to Rogue Shops out there in Wisconsin, putting out some of the best CBD and THCE out there in the world, Rogue Shops. If you're interested, please go over to Rogue Shops right now. Inbox them. Let them know West Coast sent you. They got these dope little packages they be sending out, man. This is all 100% legal. They'll send it out to you. If you need some of that real greenery for the scenery, you can also hit me up. I also put it in the mail myself. So inbox me. You guys already know what it is, man. Rogue Shops, West Coast Cowboy. Marvin the Martin, what's up? He says, cause 11 is wore down late. His body is made for 8 to 10 games college season. I don't believe that. I disagree with that. El Chico, because he's still playing the same amount of snaps. He's actually playing more. Micah Parsons is a Dan Quinn product. No, he's not. No, he's not. Micah Parsons played 18 games in college and was a dog. Got drafted in the first round. Dan Quinn, you can't get no credit for Micah Parsons. Like Micah Parsons was a Jerry Jones pick. Y'all can disagree with it if you want, but when you bring in someone like that for the type of money the Dallas Cowboys gave him, guess what? That is a Jerry Jones pick. First round picks are for sure Jerry Jones. Hey, you guys, we're at 189 people up in here, and we have 0 stars so far, man. If you have not already, I need you guys to hit that star button. Hit that star button. Also, don't forget, my Cash App. Somebody put my Cash App in the comment box. Is $ West Coast 1482. West Coast 1482. I will be giving away a free CeeDee Lamb jersey to the top star giver. The person who sends the biggest donation will be going home with a CeeDee Lamb jersey. So appreciate you guys for hitting that star button. We're at 0 stars, 0 Cash Apps, and 0 badges on Instagram. So if you haven't already, that's nobody. Hit that star button. Appreciate you, Miss April, for putting my Cash App in the comment box too. Lil ISO Taylor, what's up with you? Do we need to draft? No, he said we don't need to draft no more Michigan players. I mean, to be honest with you, what are my thoughts on what's next? What's next? What's next? I mean, listen, everybody's going to ask you, what are your thoughts on Bill Belichick, bro? Bill Belichick is not going to work in Dallas. That is a disaster. And it's a dude that you're going to have to move. You're going to have to move on from him anyway because he's freaking 80 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's damn near 80. How old is Bill? How old is Bill? And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Bill Belichick has not been a defensive coordinator since he was like in Cleveland. Bro, do you know how long it's been since he's been under someone? Like, could you imagine someone telling Bill to go get them coffee? Like, bro, or tell Bill to go freaking like, Bill, did you do your homework today on the Chiefs? Like, bro, Bill Belichick he's 77, bro. Think about this. Someone said, one of Nick Saban's players said, listen to me, I know we all love Nick Saban. We got to also let him retire, right? He said he's 28 years away from being 100. Well, freaking Bill is like 24 years away from being 100. He has not been an assistant. He has been the head NHIC for almost 20 years, bro. The head NHIC, if you don't know what that is, ask your black friend next to you. He has been the head NHIC for like 20 years. Like, I don't know if he's going to be able to handle someone telling him what time he has to come in work tomorrow. I don't know if he's going to be able to handle that. Like, I don't know. And to be honest with you, man, I don't want any old-ass defensive coordinator, bro. I don't want any old defensive coordinator. I don't want him, bro. Just like I don't want no old offensive coordinator. Because that's not going in the direction of the rest of the NFL. Like, that's not going in the direction of the NFL. The NFL is going younger. Why are you going to replace someone that you're ultimately going to have to replace? It don't make sense. To hire Bill Belichick is literally to get on the Titanic because at some point he's going to leave because he's old, man. Like, everybody that you hire right now, you need to hire them with the extent that they're going to stay around. Because these players are staying longer than the command. Like, think about this. But we have players who have outlasted freaking defensive coordinators. Micah Parsons is on his freaking listen. Donovan Wilson's on his 3rd defensive coordinator. Like, Donovan Wilson's been on the team 4 years, and he's on his 3rd defensive coordinator, bro. 3rd. Dak is on his. How many offensive coordinators has Dak had? He had Scott Linehan. He had Kellen Moore. He had Mike McCarthy. Like, bruh, these secondary coaches are changing way too much in Dallas, bruh. And you want to know why? Because we keep getting these older dudes, or we keep getting guys who are just coming to Dallas because they want a job, and as soon as they get a job, they leave. He said smoking a blunt brought from a homeless. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, Cowboys, we don't need no old man with stuck in his. We don't need that, bro. We don't need that. What's up with you, Monica? Like, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need anything that's old. And we don't need a name, bruh. Pete Carroll has not been really, and listen to me. If you're a head coach, you have not been defensive coordinating. If you're a head coach, you've been head coaching. Just being honest with you. If you're a head coach, you've been head coaching. Like, you're not a head coach and then you're also calling the defense. You have a defensive coordinator for that. So it's hard for me to believe that Bill Belichick is going to take himself from that role and put himself in another role. I just don't believe it, family. I don't believe it. Pete Carroll's going to stay in Seattle in some way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. Pete Carroll is going to stay in. Hey, you guys put my cash in the comment box. $ West Coast 1482. Pete Carroll's going to stay in Seattle in some facet, just like Alabama's going to keep Nick Saban. He may not be the head coach, but he's going to be on staff getting paid. You know what I'm saying? But Bill Belichick ain't it. He not it. He not it. You need to go to a younger coach that can actually, a coach that wants to build his career with your team, not a coach that wants to use his career to get a new team. Like, that's basically what we're doing. We're hiring Band-Aid guys. You're hiring Band-Aid guys. Like, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind hiring a guy this is their first time ever being a defensive coordinator. I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind doing that because then guess what? They have time to grow into the position. You know what I'm saying? But these older guys, no. I don't want no older guy. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to be the first person to have to tell Bill Belichick I'm docking his pay because he was late to work this morning. Like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Can you see? I don't see Bill Belichick, the guy who has been in front of a whole program for years to come, 6 Super Bowl rings on the sideline, taking orders from someone. I just don't see it, bruh. I'm sorry. I just don't see that being a good match for the Dallas Cowboys. Because what if he ain't used to that? What if he have flashbacks of being a head coach and start cussing everybody out, trying to send everybody home? What if he do that? No, Bill, you're not the head coach. No. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. We don't need that. It did not work with Bill Parcells. It's not going to work with the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm just saying with you. What are my thoughts? Honestly, you guys keep on saying promote Al Harris. Listen to me. I think right now Al Harris would probably be my number one choice. I think it would be my number one choice. I wouldn't take Vrabel simply because what has Vrabel done? I think, what has he done? Why is his name so big? What has he achieved in the NFL? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I don't want no guy that just got fired from somewhere. Like, we recycle these fired guys so much, bruh. Give Al Harris, a young guy, an opportunity. What do you have to lose? Like, what do you have to lose? Like, you already have a team that's bought into a system. Like, the fastest way to get to the success you have to do is either blow it up or keep things the same and tweak it. You know what I'm saying? Someone said a young coordinator is only going to be around 3 to 4 years. That's not true, David. If he's an offensive coordinator, he will. Young defensive coordinators don't get hired like that, especially not for no head coaching job. Unless you play for Bill Belichick. Young offensive coordinators are getting jobs, but not young defensive coordinators. I think DeMarco Ryan was the only one that really got a job like that. And that's because of the changes that he made. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, they give these jobs to these young offensive coordinators. Young defensive coordinators aren't really getting jobs like that. You know what I'm saying? Why is Ron Rivera name being floated around? Because he's an old name. You know what I'm saying? Because he's an old name. Seattle just hired a young guy. I believe with it. I agree. Al Harris, they leave fast because we're the Cowboys. I think they leave fast because people get fired every year. And it's easier to get a job from the Dallas Cowboys because you're so publicized. Hey, if you haven't already, man, make sure you guys hit that star button. Make sure you guys hit that star button. Oh, let's do some shares real quick. Let's do some shares. Listen to me. It says I have 15 shares on here, bro. If y'all ain't gonna hit the star button, if you're not gonna hit the Cash App, I get it. But you guys can at least hit that share button. That costs you absolutely nothing, bro. That costs you absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Also, if you need cannabis, you need to inbox me. You know it's your boy West Coast. I got it on deck on day. Right now, I got some apple fritter cookies on deck, and it is fire. You know what I'm saying? Ronald Field says, and the connection he has with Houston. Listen to me. Houston had to go with a black coach, bruh. They had to go with a black coach. A black coach was the best thing going. You're in a black city, bruh. The biggest city in all the United States. Listen to me. Atlanta need a black coach. Like your head coach needs to mock the city that is in. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just being honest with you. The smartest mathematical thing that Houston did was hire a black coach, especially after what Deshaun Watson put them in through. Like you have to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you hit that Cash App, let me see. Somebody said they hit that Cash App. I ain't see it. What up, Johnny? Chris Richards would have been a good replacement. You know, Chris Richard, he would have been, but you know what? Chris Richard has gotten other opportunities, not as a defensive coordinator. I don't know what happened to Chris Richard. He fell off like a bad sack of dope. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. He was hot and blazing for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you ain't hear nothing from him. I think Chris Richard would have been a good move at the beginning of his career. Listen to me, whoever comes in here, as long as he believes in linebackers the way West Coast believes in marijuana, I'm fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Al Harris, Joseph, who you got? Mikey, Joseph is saying, Kukalua, appreciate you, Kukalua. Welcome back. My boy hates me right now because the jerseys are late, and I get it, man. I apologize. As soon as they come in, we're going to go back to being friends, I promise. Joseph Malafangu, what's up with you, my boy? Muka Mahu. Appreciate you, Joseph. Numbhand Nils, what's up with you, my boy? Stacks 2020, what's up with you? What's up, King Cooper? What's up, my sir? Justin Bandu, what's up, Justin? Appreciate you, my boy Justin, at that star button. We got 100 stars. If you haven't already shared, I appreciate you. What up with you, Jay? What's up, Jesus? DeMonte, what's up with you, sir? As long as we get a defensive corner, Toxic, what's up with you, my boy? New Orleans killed Chris Richard's career. I don't know what the hell happened to Chris Richard. I don't know what happened. I know he ain't going in the right direction, though. Appreciate you, Joe. I know he's not going in the right direction career-wise because he fell off, bro. Like, he was one of the hotter names, bro. Like, he went from interviewing every year to just, like, nowhere. What about Al Harris, Sean Lee, and DeMarcus Ware? I'll take Al take Al Harris. Al Harris is probably going to be a future Hall of Famer at some point. I think he will get inducted. Sean Lee has not been around football here lately or know me what the hell he's talking about for me to say Sean Lee. And DeMarcus Ware. Like DeMarcus Ware is like I feel like DeMarcus Ware wants to be on TV. Like guys that really want to be coaches are already on teams. Like they are already trying to get themselves involved. Sean Lee is a guy who's purposely stayed away from football. Like you don't even see him around Dallas anymore. You know what I'm saying? Mike Vrabel would be a good DC. Listen to me. I don't know if he'd be a good DC because guys who want head coaching jobs typically want head coaching jobs. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. If you're a guy who wants to be a head coach right now, you're not going to be able to, you're going to try little things to try to imprint yourself so that you can get interviews next year. Listen, these guys are seeing guys come and be one and done, being defensive coordinators 1 or 2 years and being gone and being head coaches. So you need to get a guy like Al Harris that you can promote up and then sell him on possibly being the head coach one day. I don't want any former player, though. I'm not gonna be no test tube baby with a name. I'm not doing that. Y'all want to be test tube, like y'all want to be these test tube, I call them test tube babies with a name. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it is. Y'all want to go get DeMarcus Ware. That's a test tube baby with a name. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never coached before, and y'all want to go test him on the Dallas Cowboys. No, listen to me. Nope. Them tickets cost too much to be hiring Jason Witten and Sean Lee because they play. Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player of all time. Bruh, they hated him as a coach and a GM. They hated his ass, bruh. He has not done anything as a general manager, owner in the NBA. Nothing. Actually, probably made himself worse. Ron Rivera, no, I don't want Ron Rivera. I don't want older. I don't want a guy who has failed at his last job trying to step down and come up. You're too old for that, bruh. At 70 years old, 75 years old, you're too old to be saying, oh, a step back is a step back. Sometimes you got to take a step back to take a step forward. No, bruh, at 70, you don't do that. That's something a young man says. No. And I'm going to be honest with you, bruh. Like, outside of, listen to me, Washington's defense has been good, but it's also been good because they have a freaking bunch of first-round picks. There was a time at Washington, had like 5 first-round picks on their defense, bruh. What's up with you, Miss Regina? Hey, if you haven't already, man, hit that star button. Hit that star button. Hit that star button. If you hit the Cash App, I appreciate you. We got over 220 people watching. Chosen one, what's up, boy? Who would you want as DC? Right now, give me a list. Give me a list. Give me a list. Let me see all my options first. Because I don't want to just narrow myself into one dude. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'd probably say Al Harris is my candidate. But there might be someone that I don't know. That, you know what I'm saying? Because listen to me, the criteria of the player, of the defensive coordinator that I want a young guy who's looking for an opportunity. That's what I want. So we might not know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm curious to know who this defense wants. Like, I'm curious to know who this defense wants. And my question is why do y'all want Vrabel so bad? Can somebody tell me one thing what is Vrabel such a big name? And I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like he's a guy that wants, like, listen to me. I'm not saying that everybody doesn't want a head coaching job, but I'm going to say this right here. You hire Mike Vrabel this year, regardless of what we do this year, he's interviewing next year somewhere. I'm just being 100 with you. If you hire Vrabel right now, as soon as a coach gets fired in the middle of the season, he is going to be flying down there trying to get a job. He wants to be a head coach, man. And to be honest with you, I would not be surprised if whatever doesn't work out in New England, he's trying to get back there. What up with you, Dwayne Brown? Appreciate you, sir. Trevon Diggs said he wants Al Harris. That's who I would like. Sean Lee needs to be our linebacker coach. I need to see Sean Lee even be coaching yet. Sean Lee could be in the backwoods of Oxnard, California, living like a goddamn caveman. We never know. Sean Lee was weird like that. I'm not just gonna start saying Sean Lee and then we pop up Sean Lee's living in the backwoods with a big ass beard. Like, man, these rich people do weird stuff, bruh. I don't know what the hell Sean Lee's doing. I know he loved football when he was playing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how he love it now. Because he has not been around it. That's all I'm saying. For a guy that loves football, he definitely ain't around it. Now, Jason Witten, we know his ass love football. You know what I'm saying? His wife begging him to get off the field now. You know what I'm saying? Jason Witten went to playing football. He told his wife, I'm done, baby. I'm going to be at the house more. Then he came out of retirement. He went and got in the booth. His wife said, okay, you said you was going to be at home more. All right, then he unretired, and he went back to the Cowboys, and then he went to the Raiders, and then as soon as he left there, he went to high school football. Jason Witten don't want to be at home, bro. He don't want to be at home. Jason Witten want to be on a field somewhere, and that's where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Who would you like to see the Cowboys sign to make this defense stop the damn run consistently? The best defensive tackle available with a good defensive coordinator who knows how to use them. Also, the next defensive coordinator that we come in here has to be able to use Mozzie Smith because we can't give up on a first round pick. We paid too much. So I'm gonna be honest with you. The next defensive coordinator needs to have an emphasis on what he's gonna like. Honestly, whoever we get needs to have a really good answer to this question. What are your thoughts on how we're gonna use Mozzie Smith in 2024? Like that, you're like I'm gonna be honest with you, your whole interview is gonna come down to that. Like, listen to me. Your resume is what got you in this room. If you ain't got no good resume, I'm not even talking to you, bruh. But the way you answer that question is going to determine real talk on how I answer you. Listen, don't be a dumb fan by saying that a defensive tackle in his rookie year is ass. Because that lets me know that you're an ass fan and you don't understand what a rookie defensive tackle is supposed to do in his rookie year, and that's nothing. He only played 14 snaps a game, bro. Don't make hard statements on players like that. Don't do that. Don't be that fan. In 2024, we're going to be smarter than that. Because we know that a defensive tackle, rookie defensive tackle, doesn't do anything his rookie season anyway. So we're not going to sit up and act like we were dumb fans to think that he was going to come in here and stop the run. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, they're just like, if you're a dumb fan and you don't know that rookie defensive tackles typically don't even play their first year, then that's on you. I'm just being honest with you. That's on you. That's on you. That's on you for being ignorant. That's not on Mozzie Smith. Mozzie played 15 snaps a game in a game that has 90 as a rookie defensive tackle. And he also did it undersized because the Dallas Cowboys, listen to me, Mozzie Smith didn't lose 40 pounds because the Cowboys out-offed him. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, he does not flash with the best. Listen to me, Dan Quinn was not coaching the defensive line because nobody flashed on the defensive line. We had to go hire a 40-year-old Jonathan Hankins. Damon, that's the wrong fight. You're going to lose that fight. Call me offline, 909-301-7804. You're going to lose that fight. Because that's not true. He's not, Cheeks. Like, and you know what? Since you're using suburbatives like that, I don't have time for you. I'm sorry. I don't have time. I don't have time for that in 2024. Fans that are just gonna get stuff in their head and then use stuff that they use on ESPN. Like, if you don't understand the role of a defensive tackle in his first season, then that's on you, bro. That's on you. Name me a first-round defensive tackle that's not named Aaron Donald that played well his rookie season. Jalen Carter didn't even play, bro, his rookie season. The boy up there in Philadelphia. So that ain't no real fan. You might be a real Cowboy fan, but you really know football. See, that's the one thing I need y'all to understand. There's difference between really knowing the Cowboys and really knowing football. Like there's two different things. Two totally different things. Two totally different things. And if that's what you feel, hey, man, I'm not even listening to me. If we can't have that conversation, it's all good. Everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm starting to realize, that everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't go. Basically mean it's like sometimes you'll say stuff and like everybody's not going to get it, bro. Some people are going to be stuck where they are. Everybody's not going to go. So it is what it is. But those people who understand football understand that a rookie defensive tackle from Michigan. And then think about this. He lost 40 pounds. And I'm going to be honest with you. He didn't lose 40 pounds because they asked him. I know the real reason why Mozzie Smith lost that 40 pounds. Listen, I don't have to turn nobody's opinion about anything because your opinion's like an asshole. You all have it, it all stinks. And I know I'm right. So you can stay, Damien, you can stay with your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And listen to me. Shout out to the people that feel that West Coast is always right. You know what that means? That means you're wrong a lot. Just being honest with you, bro. Just being honest with you. I don't care if you get mad at me because I am right a lot. I'm right a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm right a lot. Forget being objective when there's factual conversation there. No, you want to be objective because you're not right. I don't got to be objective. I told you guys when Mozzie Smith got drafted, because I was at the draft when Mozzie Smith got drafted, I said this is a pick that you will not fill for 2 to 3 years. That was my official statement on Mozzie Smith. While I was standing at the draft, listening to him get drafted behind me on the board while it was raining. and I was standing outside. I told y'all, I said, this is a pick you will not feel for 2 years. That's it. Because defensive tackles are playing against the most experienced foot position in all football. You know what that is? A starting offensive line, men. That's why. Like, my question is here, who in this comment box honestly thought Mazi Smith from Michigan was going to come in and stop the run? Go look at how much Jalen Carter played. Jalen Carter played twice as much as Mazi Smith. And Mazi Smith came in 40 pounds. But you know, I ain't going to tell Mazi business. I ain't going to tell Mazi business. Cowboys got a good man calling at fans. Bro, you are. It will take a few years. I know. I got to realize that everybody can't go. Listen, I'm the person that gets caught up in trying to convince one person. You know what I'm saying? Trying to convince one, because I care about you guys' opinion. I also care about you guys knowing the truth, right? So sometimes I will divert a whole show, and it's not fair. You guys, right? It's absolutely not fair. It's not fair that I'll take up 15 minutes to convince one person when 99 people are like West Coast. That makes sense. It's not fair. And I apologize for that. I'm going to do better at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do better at that. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely get better at it, because most of you guys understand and understand what the hell I'm talking about. It's only like 1 or 2 people that be like, but those are the people that I get caught up and hung up on. So I'll get better at that. You know what I'm saying? West Coast, who the hell would you bring in here? McCarthy, a young dude. I'm not bringing in anybody that's older than my head coach or as old as him, because I don't need anybody trying to push up on my head coach thinking that he's the head coach. I don't need that. I don't need that. Damn, I ain't got no plug over here nowhere. Oh yeah, dude, right there. I don't need that. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't need anybody trying to come in here trying to pretend like they're a head coach, a pseudo head coach. I don't need that, bro. I don't need anybody coming in here trying to mess up the lines of management. And I'm about to go. I bought a desk. I just got to wait for it to come in. But listen, I don't need that, bro. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Appreciate you, Keith. Oh, thank you, my boy Louis the Block. Appreciate you, my boy. Look like you got a hot ass mixtape. The way you smiling on there, look like you got a hot mixtape. Whatever it is, drop it. I'm trying to hear it. What the hell? You know, you ever been talking to somebody and they just got that? I got a fire ass mixtape. Look, that's what he got. You can tell he got a mixtape. All right, bam, there we go. Here we go. We back online. We back online. Here we go. It says the NFL needs young head coaches to start taking over. We do. What up, Jay Moore and Waz? What's up with you, boy? Does Tony Pollard walk? Man, Tony Pollard, if he can run, hell no, Tony Pollard ain't walking. But if his ass can run out of Dallas, he can definitely run the hell up out of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all all mad at listen to me? That ain't got nothing to do with Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jake? I think we need to draft an inside Clemson Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in our second round, 3rd pick. Okay, that's a good name. I'll look him up. Any names y'all give me, I'll look up. I'll look him up. Like, somebody gave me, listen to me. Somebody gave me Frank Gore Jr.'s son, and I'm in love, bruh. He says you might as well get a brother that plays Madden, because a young defensive corner ain't feasible. Like, yes, they are. Like the young running, but yes, they are. What is you talking about? Defensive coordinators and offensive coordinator salaries are not a part of your salary cap. So they are feasible. You can pay a defensive coordinator whatever you want, because coaches' salaries are not a part of the salary cap. So they are feasible. What are we talking about? And a young defensive coordinator, a young guy would want to come to Dallas because we play on TV every day. And think about this: what young defensive coordinator doesn't want to have his first job to be Micah Parsons, Trevon Diggs, Deron Bland, DeMarcus Lawrence? Like, bro, you pick jobs based on players, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the Cowboys got some goons. Appreciate you, Kualua. Just being honest with you, I would, for real, bro. If I'm a young defensive coordinator, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that? And you got Overshawn coming back next year. If you're a young defensive coordinator, Dallas is a good job. Like, you didn't lead the league in sacks, you didn't lead the leagues in turnovers. You gotta listen to me. You have a defense that has possibly 2 defensive player of the year candidates. I'm saying we have all the ingredients except for linebacker, then we don't have all the ingredients. Bruh, if you don't have a linebacker, you don't have a bowl. What is you talking about? We're making a cake and you don't have a bowl. Imagine making a cake and you don't have a bowl. Because a linebacker is what really carries and keeps everything together. Imagine how good 49ers defense wouldn't be if they didn't have Fred Warner. And I'm going to be honest with you. Even in that Baltimore game, it was really Raekwon Smith that was keeping their ass in that game, not Lamar Jackson. We need a real linebacker. You know what I'm saying? A guy who really plays linebacker. And guess what? He's going to make Dak better too, because middle linebacker plays against the starting quarterback every single day. So all it's going to do is make him better. You want to know why? I mean, you want to know why Brock Purdy's so good at reading defenses right now and being able to move in front? Because he plays against Fred Warner every freaking day. You don't think that makes him better? Yes, I do. I definitely do. I definitely do. You don't think freaking Sean Lee helped Tony Romo be better skipping and reading? I would think so. You know what I'm saying? Raekwon Smith I literally seen a middle linebacker try to win a game by himself, bro. Like, Raekwon Smith was banging that freaking game, bro. Like Raekwon Smith was trying to single-handedly win that game, bro. I've never seen that, bro. From the linebacker position, I've never seen that, bro. Like, they turned up in the playoffs, bro. Like, think about this. We went from making a duo, trying to put Jalen Smith. Because think about this. You invested a second-round pick, your second-round pick into Jalen. Then the very next year, you invested your whole first-round pick into LVE. That's a first-round pick and a second-round pick. You wanted both those dudes on your field to not having any linebackers at all. What the freak? What's up, West Coast? What's up, my boy Royals Cowboy Talk? What's up? Double dip on linebacker offensive. Listen, if you get 2 rookie linebackers, you only got 1. You really ain't got none because you don't know what you're gonna get from them. I'm cool on rookie linebackers, and if I don't have a vet. If I have a vet, I'll do it. But if I don't have a vet, I'm cool on it. Because a rookie middle linebacker is not having a linebacker in the NFL. They're either gonna bust or they're gonna be really good, and I doubt they're gonna be really good. Because you got to remember, you're going to have to ask yourself, is this rookie middle linebacker better than the quarterback that we're about to play, who's been playing in the league? Because that's what it really comes down to. Your middle linebacker, it's really Fred Warner versus Patrick Mahomes, bruh. And that's why I honestly believe San Francisco is going to look like they're going to win this game all the way up, and then Kansas City is going to win in the last drive. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. I believe San Francisco is going to look like they're going to win. And in the final drive, Pat's going to do something. Pat's going to do something. The game's going to be decided on the final drive, though. Am I cool with Devin White? Yes, because he's better than what we have right now. You guys know the rules. You guys know the rules over here. You guys don't have to ask me about any player, man. You guys know the rules. What are the rules? What are the rules when it comes to player management over here with West Coast Cowboy? What are the rules? The rules are, as long as they better than what we got, we are interested. Yeah, you mean? That is the rules. That has always been the rules. Who would I bring in as of right now, Mars? I'd probably promote within. I would probably promote from within. Big Joe, what's up with you, Joe? Jerry, don't feel that way. About what? What doesn't Jerry feel that way about? So why did he lose the weight? Professor 743. What's up with you, my boy? On the rise. What's up, my guy? I would bring in Ron Rivera. I'm not. I would like another smart, experienced safety like Baker from the Cardinals. I mean, this is the thing. With a new defensive coordinator, I feel like we are going to change in some aspects. Now, I hope we don't go to no three. We're not going to switch from a 4-3 to a 3-4 because we have 4-3 parts. You know what I'm saying? So I know we're not going to be that extreme, but there's going to be things that are going to be changing. And you got to remember like this. Theoretically, your offense has to change too because Kellen Moore's in your division. You're playing him 2 times a year. And now Ron Rivera's Dan Quinn's also in your division too. And you're going to play him 2 times a year. So there are certain calls and things about your defense that are going to have to change because of this. Like there is language, terminology, stunts and things that will have to change, at least when you play Washington. Because you can't use anything that Dan Quinn has brought into this system, build your defense around and make your defense good, and then you have the guy who knows how to beat the defense that he created. You can play him twice a year, and and he's in the same division as you. So anything that's Dan Quinn-ish needs to go. It needs to go. Because you now in the end, I'm gonna be honest with you, like there also has to be elements of your offense that now have to change too, because Dan Quinn played against that offense every day for the last 3 years. So because of this change, there are things that are somatically gonna have to change with the Dallas Cowboys because you can't just keep using the same language. There are 4 games now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You guys don't think that it's like coincidence that all these guys, former Dallas Cowboys, are getting hired in the same division? You wanna know why? Because a lot of these teams know that they don't gotta be successful, but if you can just beat the Dallas Cowboys, you'll make some money. Like Washington Commanders, they know they ain't got to be good, but if they can just split with the Dallas Cowboys, bro, that's more money in their pocket than what they have right now. You know what I mean? So because of this move, there are definitely elements that have to change. Definitely elements that have to change on offense and defense. Dan Quinn's been here too long, bro. Been here 3 years, bro. There are gonna have to be things that are gonna have to change. You know what I'm saying? The figures, they figured it's open season in the division. I think it's open season, but I also think that these teams are now realizing that this is a money game, bruh. Like sucking in draft picks is not benefiting us. What's benefiting us is having players that are on TV that people love, that you make money off of. And if you can beat the Dallas Cowboys, you got to think like this. Your biggest game of the season is the game that they come to. Imagine if you beat them. Like teams like Washington, they have to get that. Like Washington ain't beat the Dallas Cowboys in I don't know how long. I don't think we can create enough pressure. I don't think we have the pieces for a 3-4 right now. We don't have enough linebackers. Think about this. In a 3-4 defense, you have to have more linebackers because there are 4 linebackers instead of having 3. So they ain't beat us since 2022. So yeah, that's more linebackers. We don't have enough linebackers to run a 3-4. Like we barely have enough linebackers to run a 4-3 what we're running right now. And you want to ask me to have another one? No. Nor do we even have the defensive tackle. 3-4 defense is really based off a big, fat, nasty nose guard. We don't have that. We had Quentin Bohannon, but he is not on this team. So we don't have a fat, nasty defensive tackle, and we don't have 4 linebackers. So no, we cannot. Now, can they do it? Hell yeah, because they can do whatever the hell they want to do. This is America. But the results are going to be predictable. Like the results will be predictable. There's sometimes where you guys expect success. Like you in a race, you got a flat tire, and you're expecting to at least come in second. What? Bro, you only got 3 tires. Motherfuckers got 4. How can you expect success? Doesn't make sense. We got to stay with the 4-3. Yes, we just got to get better people. You just got to get better people. Let's Stevie. Not in America. All right, I'm out of, hey, man. Hey, I need you. Hey, listen to me. It's your boy West Coast. We up out of here, man. Shout out. I need you guys to tag Rogue Shops. I'm about to be putting, this is my order. This is what I got. I got cannabis too. If y'all need it, inbox me, man. Inbox me, man. Inbox me. I got apple fritter cookies. I'll show you real quick. I ain't going to show you real quick. It's all the way on the other side of the room. But, hey, I got apple fritter cookies. We need to be fluid weeks to week like the Patriots used to be. There's no starters that were guaranteed from week to week. That's not true. That's not true, but they had a starting 11. They had a starting 11. There's never been a team where they had no starters and everybody was rotating. Because you got to remember they had they had the #1 scoring defense one year. You know what I'm saying? And then think about this. There's only 53 men on a roster, so there's not enough. This isn't college where you can have specific guys doing specific things. Like in the NFL, you only have 21 guys delegated to the defense. So you are gonna have starters. You're going to have guys that are playing reps. And I'm honest with you, no player would sign up for anything like that. You wanna know why? Because how did they get paid off plays? You know what I'm saying? So part of it, and listen to me, honestly, we rotate too much as it is right now. There's no way that we have 4 safeties and they all play freaking 30 snaps. Like, no, listen to me. Stop reinventing football. Stop it. Do what everybody else is doing. That is find your 11 best players, put helmets on their head and put them on the field, and they get to stay on the field until they suck or get hurt. That's how football is. Like, that's what football is, bruh. Like, no, put helmets on their heads, jerseys on their bodies, send them out there, let them play. If they suck or get hurt, they leave the field. If they don't suck or get hurt, you get to stay on the field. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, when you rotate, you know what you also, because you're rotating for a reason. So every time you rotate, you're telling the offense we're doing something. That's why I don't really believe in versatile players. I believe in players being really good at what they're really good at. You know what I'm saying? You know what a versatile cook is? Someone who's kind of good at cooking everything. No, give me one cook that's good at pastries. Give me one cook that's good at meat. Give me one cook that's good at vegetables. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no all around. You know what I'm saying? Even Big Mama ain't good at cooking everything. Go ask Big Mama to go cook some goddamn shrimp scampi around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And Big Mama gonna be like, I'll fry it. You know what I'm saying? Even Big Mama stay in her wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, ain't no James Bonds. They don't exist. James Bond only exists TV. There is no James Bonds in the world. You're not a professional flyer, and it's going down, and you just so know how to swim. Listen to me. There are no James Bond. None. You know what I'm saying? Norris, inbox me. I got you. I knew I was missing somebody. I got hats too and boxes to send them. So if they're missing a run the damn ball hat, or if you want to get a run the damn ball hat, inbox me. Inbox me. Inbox me. Inbox me. You feel me? And hey, listen to me, you guys. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something about myself. I don't like talking to myself. When I'm sitting up here on these shows, it 100% feels like I'm talking to myself, unless I have people like Damon Johnson who disagree or agree with things I say. And you know what that is? That's called a conversation. I prefer those. Okay? Just don't be acting like some Mitches when I cut you off, man. I'll be irritating me. Oh my God, West Coast be cutting him off. He just doesn't let anybody talk. Well, we should have said something more important then. That's what my mama said. You feel me? That's what my mama said. If it's him, listen to me. I almost lost it. I almost lost it. I almost lost it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I almost lost it. I be doing too much. Overreacting. My bad. All right, I gotta get up out here, man. I'm tripping now. What is my outlook on next season? It hasn't started yet. It hasn't started yet. We haven't started free agency. We ain't drafted. I have no clue. He said you screaming like a girl. Hey man, hey, it come out the way it come out. I can't tell you anywhere else. What I supposed to scream like? Hey, almost hello. What needs to do? We need to address in the draft, man. You can't talk about the draft until free agency happens. Can't talk about the draft until free agency. All right, hey man, if you guys listen to me, inbox me if you need that West Coast cannabis. I got apple fritter cookies on deck. Inbox me if you need that West Coast cannabis. Hey, if you want THC, you need to go over to Rogue Shops. They got it just for you and me. You dig? And this one smells really good. You know what I'm saying? Tell them West Coast sent you, man. Damn, y'all up here looking at my crotch. Yes, I shipped to Texas. Yes, Jose. Jose. Come on now. I didn't smoke a blunt in AT&T Stadium. Don't tell me how, but I did. And it hit different. I ain't gonna lie. How are we gonna feel about when Wink comes here and we blitz 70% of the time? I don't care if we blitz 70% of the time. If you got a middle line, if you have a good linebacker, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Hey, there's a whole lot of stuff that'll work if you got a middle linebacker. There's a whole lot of stuff that's not gonna work if you don't have a middle linebacker. Repeat that. It's a whole lot of stuff that'll work. Stuff that won't work if you don't have a middle linebacker. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of stuff you can do if you have a really good middle linebacker. Like if you have a really good middle linebacker, name me 49ers corners. You don't even know them. You don't know them. They got a really good defense, right? You don't know who they got a dude named who used to play for us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff you can do if you have a middle linebacker. And it's a lot of stuff you can't do if you don't have a middle linebacker. I am West Coast Cowboy. I appreciate Facebook for hitting that star button. YouTube, y'all just stole content today. Had over 100 people up in here and not one super chat. I can dig it though, because I know y'all hit that Cash App. Yes, I picked my nose on air. It is what it is. I'm gonna wash my hand though. Cowboy Z, he says that it don't know the rest names. Okay, I don't know. He said I think Chadarius. But yeah, man, I am out of here. We still have the linebacker from Texas. Yeah, but he's more of an edge. But hey, man, I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.